The story of Crazy Joe was torn from yesterday's headlines, and it's as terrifying as tomorrow's.
Hi, I'm Crazy Joe. Fabulous secret donuts were revealed to me the day I held aloft my magic sword and said, "By the power of Greyskull!" And just like that, we're back at Krispy Kreme. Haven't been here in a while. I don't think I've done a video here since, I don't know, was it the Eclipse Donuts? Maybe it was the Eclipse Donut. I don't know. It's been a while. But we're here today because they have He-Man donuts, He-Man and the Masters of the Universe. And we're going to check them out. And I'll tell you something, the things I do for you guys, because I am actually on a diet and I'm taking part in a Biggest Loser competition at work. See who can lose the most weight. And you know what? I'm doing really, really well. And I swore no more food videos, at least until July. But the video I was going to do this week fell through, so I will do this and then right to the gym afterwards. But we're going to check out the He-Man donuts. Let's check this out. There is the poster. Look up there. We got He-Man, caramel icing, cheesecake flavored frosting. Gotta be honest with you, that one doesn't sound too good to me. I'm not a huge cheesecake fan. Skeletor with cookie crunch topping and chocolate fudge custard filling. That sounds a little better to me. And this sounds like the one I would probably enjoy the most. The Cringer Claw, dipped and drizzled with cookie dough icing. So the Cringer Claw and the Skeletor seem to be up my alley. The He-Man, not so much. But there they are. We're going to go inside and check them out. All right, in the back there, I do see one Cringer Claw and a tray of Skeletors. I do not see the He-Man. It looks like the He-Man is not here. And you know what? That's fine by me, because the He-Man didn't sound very good to me. But I think I'm going to get a Skeletor and a Cringer Claw. We're going to try these. All right, I got my donuts. They were actually out of the He-Mans right now. They're making the He-Mans. They didn't have them right now. So I just got a Skeletor and a Cringer. That's okay. Because as I said, the He-Man didn't seem like it was up my alley. First thing we got to do is put on our Krispy Kreme hat. There we go. Let's take a look at these donuts. Also, as a friend of mine used to like to say, I got a piping hot caffeinated beverage. I had a friend who used to say that. And let's take a look. That is a Cringer Claw. Cringer became the mighty Battle Cat. And I became He-Man, the most powerful man in the universe. And there is a Skeletor right there. They both look pretty good. I think I'm going to enjoy the Cringer more. So let's start with the Skeletor. All right, there it is. Skeletor donut, first bite. Let's see. Not bad, not bad. The filling is not quite what I expected. It's not bad, but I don't know. I guess I was expecting more of like an Oreo-like consistency. Let's take a look. Okay, it's described as chocolate custard in there. It's okay. It's not bad. Not quite what I expected, but definitely not bad. All right. Gonna eat Skeletor's face. Let's see if I can. There he is. I'll get you next time, He-Man. No, you won't. No, you won't. More of this donut. Yeah, it's better. Second bite was better. Okay, I don't hate that. Look at all the little crunchies on there. Purple and blue and black. It's a nice looking donut. Okay, I think I've had enough of that guy. It's good, but like I said, I am on a diet, so I think I'm only going to eat half of it. And then we'll move over to the Cringer Claw. I'm excited about this one. This is the one I think I'm really going to enjoy. Let's take a look. Masters of the Universe Doughnuts up on the big board there. Legendary Doughnuts. And we're back to the board flips. But we had the He-Man Doughnuts up on the board for a minute there. Now it's just the standard menu. Here's the spring lineup. Okay, time to try the Cringer Claw. This one looks really good. I'm excited to try this one. Here we go. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. Between this and the Skeletor, Cringer Claw is the better, in my opinion. It's more to my tastes. I know people are like crazy about chocolate. I do like chocolate, but I prefer chocolate in like ice cream. It's like a consistency thing, like chocolate donuts and chocolate cake, not my favorite. But chocolate ice cream and chocolate pudding, like I don't know, it's weird. It's like how I like to eat hot buttered popcorn, but I don't like hot buttered popcorn flavor jelly beans. It's one of those things, but this is really, really good. More or less a traditional donut, just, you know, green and red icing. It doesn't taste like Battle Cat or anything, but it's very good. Over here you can see all the hot glazed donuts coming off the line. Look at them. Look at them there, getting glazed. See that? They're coming right through, getting glazed. It's a nice, neat process to see. You can watch the whole thing. Looks like there's no more on the belt right now. And then over here's the merch. Look, you can buy some coffee cups, t-shirts. They used to have a coffee mug in here, like a regular coffee mug, not a travel mug. Like when you would eat, you drink from at home, like in the kitchen. I was always tempted by that, and I never bought it, and now it's gone. So I don't know. If you see something like that, sometimes you gotta jump on it or forever hold your peace, because it may not come again. And as we saw, the He-Man donuts aren't in the case here. They were in the back there. But here's all the traditional ones. Look, the original glazed, chocolate glazed, New York cheesecake. This is my favorite. The glazed lemon filled. That is my absolute favorite. Now there's where the He-Man would go. He-Man, Skeletor, Cringer Claw. Skeletor and Cringer Claw have more spaces than He-Man. I guess the He-Man is the least popular of the three. Now I mentioned the lemon glazed is my favorite. It's actually no longer a regular menu item. They only brought it back for a limited time. I was very disappointed when they got rid of that. But like I said, I shouldn't be eating donuts anyway. But 1.5 donuts isn't going to kill me, especially considering I'm going to go hop right on the treadmill now. And then not eating anything else sweet for a month and a half. I've already lost significant weight though, so I'm doing good. All right, that's going to do it for this Krispy Kreme excursion. Back out into the real world. We tried the He-Man donuts, and well, that was fun. I enjoyed it, especially the Cringer Claw. That was really good. If you're coming out here and you're only going to get one donut, I personally recommend the Cringer Claw. But the Skeletor is probably going to be very popular too, because people like their chocolate donuts. Like I said, I like chocolate. I just don't like chocolate donuts. But while we are celebrating He-Man, why don't we go one more place? Can I Can I do that trick again? I think the wind's about to take my hat. There goes my hat. I'll go get it in a second. No, I'll go get that hat. There, I got the hat. It would have flown away if I didn't. The wind was taking it on a trip. But you think I could do that trick again where I transport myself by saying, by the power of Greyskull? And while we're talking about He-Man, we're back at Oak Center Cinema. I got word that just today, please excuse me, I got gum in my mouth. I'm trying to hide it, and I'm not doing a very good job. We're back at Oak Center Cinema. I got word that just tonight, the new He-Man popcorn buckets went on sale. So as long as we're talking about He-Man, let's check them out, and I'll get rid of this gum, because this is like, I look like I'm chewing tobacco or something, and I'm not. Let's go check that out. All right, here we go. We've been to Oaks before. You've seen some videos here. A couple months ago, we did a video here when they had the ceremony for their unveiling of their brand new luxury seating. And our good buddy Arnie the alligator was here. But today we're here looking for He-Man popcorn buckets. At least that's the goal. And I always get a kick when I come in here. This is where you used to buy your tickets, and they don't sell tickets here anymore, so it's filled with movie icons like Rocky, BB-8, Moana, Jason Voorhees, even Oscar. But Stallone played Oscar in a movie. Not that Oscar, a different Oscar. But there you go. So, and then there's a skeleton over here. I don't know, pretty cool. But we're here for He-Man. There we go. Oh my Lord, look at these balloons. And I believe the popcorn buckets are right over here. Okay, this display here shows all the popcorn buckets on sale. Look at this, we got this cool Mortal Kombat. It's shaped like an arcade machine. I got something like that when Tron came out. There's still Superman dog dishes for Crypto left over. Scream 7. But this is what we're here for. He-Man. Look at this Skeletor cup. That's pretty exciting. And this is the Castle Greyskull popcorn bucket. And you look, you put the popcorn in there. There's one of the turrets is a cup, and the skull basin you can put candy in. So you can put everything right inside Castle Greyskull. And I think I need one of these. I've been waiting for this to go on sale. All right, now I'm not sure what these are. They have He-Man and Skeletor on them. Oh, this is just a tin. Like I guess this is a popcorn. Look, oh, lenticular He-Man and Skeletor. See, I saw them next to each other. I thought one was He-Man and one was Skeletor, but they're both. All right, so the popcorn goes right in there. That's cool. And they also have pint glasses. And the pint glasses, this one has Tila on it. There's He-Man. Is that just it? He-Man and Tila? There's no Skeletor? Oh, no, there's Skeletor back there. Okay, but I think these are the two I'm going for. I think we need Castle Greyskull and Skeletor's big rubbery head. Those are the ones that I want. Well, look at that. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson decided to stop by. A little cameo by Dwayne in my video. Good to see you, Dwayne. But no, that's going to do it for this one. We did get the He-Man cup and the Greyskull popcorn container. I did get some popcorn too, but they asked me if I wanted it separately, so I said yes. Why get the bucket dirty? I got it there, but that was free with the price of the bucket. So I could have gotten it in the bucket, but I figured, let's keep the bucket clean. I'm gonna keep it as a collectible, but there you go. The Castle Greyskull popcorn bucket and the Skeletor cup. That's my He-Man haul from the movie theater. I picked these up at Oak Center Cinema here in Oaks, Pennsylvania, but these are available at a lot of different movie theater chains. So whatever your local theater is, you may be able to get these there. I think Regal's gonna have them. Cinemark, I think, already sold out of their Castle Greyskull. They put it on sale earlier. But there you go. We've got the power, right? I have the power. So He-Man opens this week. I'm very excited. Are you very excited? Comment down below if you are. And until next time, keep wearing those pajamas.
Keep wearing those pajamas with the plastic feet. Keep wearing those pajamas. Tell everyone you meet. Keep wearing those pajamas with the back door flap. Keep wearing those pajamas. Don't open, it's a trap. Oh no, it's a trap. Some people call them PJs, some people call them jammies. They can come embroidered with big money and no whammies. They can have 100 tiny commander-in-damas, but no matter how they look, just keep on wearing those pajamas. Keep on wearing those pajamas. Keep wearing those pajamas. And now we're having fun. Keep wearing those pajamas. And now the song is done.